Which, on that note, the last local partnership, I had a look at it last night, and there only appeared to be half of it there. Could somebody check that out just to make sure that it is all there? If it's in two parts, then it should probably be titled that. But I could only see probably I couldn't see the whole meeting, so if somebody could check, that'd be helpful.
I'll have a wee look at that, Councillor Shaw.
Okay. Do we have any apologies?
Just one apology from Councillor Patterson.
Okay. And do we have any declarations of interest or transparency statements? None. Item 1 on the agenda is the minutes of the previous meeting. Any questions or comments about the minutes? Nope. Item 2 on the agenda is the 24-25 mid-grant check-ins. Stuart, do you want to talk about this?
Councillor Shaw. Yep. So if you remember earlier on in the year, the local partnership, Renfrew local partnership, asked us to have a mid-grant check-in, so to look at the groups that were awarded funding this year, 24-25, and just have a quick check-in with them to see how things are going, if there were any issues, if there was any problems in terms of spend, if any of their plans had changed at all. So we contacted 20 of the 20 grant applicants, so that was all the grant applicants that we had this year, and you'll see in a table there we've got responses from 14 of them. So 14 of the projects we definitely know of progressed. There's another 6 that we're waiting for some feedback from, and we'll continue to do that just to make sure that there's no issues. And you can see in the table there just a very quick summary of how some of the projects have progressed from there. So it gives you a wee bit of an idea about some of the things that are going on and some of the good work that's been done with the money that Renfrew Local Partnership has awarded to the applicants. Happy to take any questions you've got.
Okay, thanks, Stuart. And the ones that haven't responded, we should be making it clear to them that any new applications won't be considered until, this is part of the deal, tell us how it's getting on,
Yeah.
So obviously, well, you can tell us here now, you can give us an exclusive. When are we opening new applications? It was meant to be 2 weeks ago. So when are we going to open them?
Well, they're open very imminently, I think is the best I can say. We've got all the material there. We're just waiting on the digital team sort of uploading it. It's not going to be tomorrow, but it will be very shortly after that. So we're just about ready to go with that. And we're on track to be able to consider all the applications as we promised you, Councillor Shaw, at the April meeting. So that'll be done. So the new round of applications will be very, very shortly, within the next either side of the weekend. And we should be ready.
You're not going to commit to this week?
I'm not going to commit to this week on on a recorded channel, Councillor Shaw, but yeah, it will be as soon as we can. As soon as we can.
Oh, right, okay. I'm sure I was told that on the 22nd, but we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
Okay. Just one question. We'd asked about the Pachedu event, which was meant to be held in Renfrew, and we hadn't heard anything about it. And I'd queried it, but now you're saying it was held in October at the YMCA.
Yes, that's correct. What they had done was that they'd said that they were going to consult on where the venue should be, and I think they decided on the YM, and I think that's confirmed. Kerry can maybe confirm that from their Facebook site that's actually taking place and happening now. And
that was Renfrew YMCA?
Within Renfrew, yes. Yeah.
It seems like a rather large sum of money for an event to be held in a really, really small venue. But that's something I suppose we can pick up next year if they apply again. Does anyone else have any questions? Councillor Hughes?
It's not a question, it's just a comment. John, firstly, Stuart, that was as much of a politician's answer as I think we'd ever get out of an officer around when the grants will be opened. I just wanted to comment that generally I think this report is a really positive thing for us to have in terms of governance. I think, and when we first became local area committee members, there was quite a significant amount of slippage, which isn't something I was particularly comfortable with, in kind of repeat grants where we didn't really know what was happening with things ongoing. So I think to have this halfway through the year and know the people we maybe have to chase up is really helpful. And also it gives us kind of an overview of the events that have happened in the year already and are to come, and I just think that's really helpful. I think I would like to see this report regularly.
Okay.
Hughes, and Kerry Russell deserves the credit. It's been Kerry that's been doing the bulk of the chasing for it.
Thanks, Kerry. Just overhauled everything, haven't you? Okay, I'm not seeing any other questions or comments, and the report was for noting. Item 3 on the agenda is applications for local partnership funding to Renfrew Local Partnership 24-25 and funding proposals. So we'd agreed previously at the last meeting that the balance of the funds that we had would be held over for a potential upgrade to the pond in Robertson Park. This says here we still have £35,000, which I didn't expect to see. I would expect to see would have seen there was nothing available at the moment, and we would have had to done some jiggling to consider these two applications. But if this is what we're saying, there's £35,000 available, we can consider these two applications and then have the rest left for the pond feature that we'd previously agreed, if that's okay. So there's two applications came in quite late on. One for the Renfrew Association of Growers and Gardeners for a gazebo, and the other one was for Patterson Park, which came in really late on. This was for their entire fence was blown down in the Ferry Village side of the allotments. It was blown down during Storm Elwyn. This was the fence that the local partnership had actually funded about 4 years ago maybe. So they'd come and asked if it would be possible to get some funding, so the £2,500 that they're applying for would be going towards that. So Stuart, do you want to say anything else about the applications?
I think that probably covers it, Councillor Shaw. So the application from Renfrew Association of Growers and Gardeners is for a gazebo. So again, it's for something that would be used for some events, etc. And the Parks and Park allotments, as Councillor Shaw said, for the fence. It's really about the security of the site and the ongoing safety of the place. So, and you'll see there that they've detailed the items to be spent on in the actual application there.
All
Kerry,
right.
was there anything else that you wanted to add, or does that cover it?
The only thing I think is in the application, sure, but it was just to reiterate that the Renfrew Association of Gardeners and Growers, their application is to make a temporary structure permanent, because they're using a temporary kind of gazebo just now, and it's not safe, and we've got sails and it's like lifting off when there's wind. So they're wanting to make something more permanent so that they've got a kind of more year-round area for them to do activities.
Okay. Kathy?
Just to say, John, I'm really pleased to see this coming in for Renfrew Association of Growers and Gardeners. I know how much good work is done up there, and I know how much the whole of the communities in Renfrew benefit from that. So delighted to see this, and delighted to hopefully agree to give them this money. Yes.
Okay.
That's it, John.
Any other questions, comments? Are we okay to agree both awards?
Yep.
Excellent. So next item then. So we're also agreeing that the balance now goes on to this Robertson Park pond, which we'd previously agreed. Let's agree it again, just for the record. Next item on the agenda is the budget monitoring report. Stuart?
The budget monitoring report again is the 24-25 5 awards that we've made, you'll notice that everything has been paid. There was 2 there that's noted as not being paid. FR 1162 Articles and Humans. Kerry's working with the group there. I think it was just about getting the paperwork in. And the other one that's down is Fair Place, Fair Families, FR 1164. So apart from the Articles and Humans award, everything has been paid out, and all the groups have got their awards and are getting on with the projects now.
Okay, so you kind of broke up a wee bit there, Stuart. Well, for me anyway. So Our Place, Our Families has been paid now.
Our Place, Our Families has now been paid. Yes.
Okay. Kathy.
Yeah, John, just if I can check again, when you were talking there about the Articles and Humans Award, and I think you said that's still to be decided. Can I find out a wee bit more about that? Because I know that any money...
It's been decided, Kathy.
Oh, that's even better. That's fine.
We're just waiting for paperwork, is my understanding from what Stuart's saying there.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
We decided it at the last meeting.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions or comments on the budget? No, again, that's for noting. Item 5 is the local partnership update paper. Who's doing this one? Sure.
Yep. So again, really that just details the arrangements for the new applications, and as we mentioned earlier, the dates have just shifted a little bit, but it's going to be very, very soon indeed, if I can give that answer again. So really that was just to let you know what's going on there, and we'll be considering the applications at the next meeting.
So just for the record, Stuart, the pre-agenda paper had 21st of January for applications are invited, is that right?
Yes.
Not that I'm trying to embarrass you or anything here. So applications open soon. Be sure to keep your eye out and get the news spread when it happens. Any other questions or comments on the timeframes or anything else in terms of the local partnership? None. Tom, hello. And
hello.
We're now at date of next meeting, so it'll be a quick meeting for you.
Oh dear.
I know. So next meeting is the 24th of April. That's the big one where we'll have the bulk of the funding applications for the year. So look forward to seeing you then.
Thanks.
Right,
Okay.
thanks everybody.
Thanks, folks.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Thank you.